Ada movie singkat mengenai etnografi. Oh iya, ini sebentar ya. Oke, sebelumnya mungkin ada pertanyaan Bapak Ibu.
Izin bertanya, Bu.
Ya, silakan.
Bu, tadi kan membahas tentang refleksif autonetnografi. Jadi kan di situ ada pengalaman kritikan sebagai research. Jadi
Hmm,
kalau kita melakukan research harus mengetahui dulu untuk setting kriterianya, Bu, atau gimana? Biar hasilnya ini kan ada namanya kayak etnografi ini kan hasilnya pandangan terhadap pengalaman.
hmm.
Atau kalau sama atau tidak, jadi eh, apa namanya diambil dari yang teori-teori tadi, Bu, sebagai alat ukurnya, begitu ya, Bu?
Ini yang autoetnografi Bu ya,
Iya,
yang berdasarkan pengalaman pribadi,
iya, Bu.
apa namanya, researcher ya. Nah, jadi pada saat kita
Iya,
merefleksikan, tidak harus teori yang tadi ya. Jadi Bapak Ibu, jadi Bu Reti tadi teorinya itu saya ambil teori yang karena memang dia teori mengenai terkait mengenai teknologi. Jadi mengenai self-service in technology. Kalau nanti topiknya bukan teknologi, ya, yang lainnya, berarti nanti teorinya Bapak Ibu harus mencari teori yang sesuai dengan topik Bapak Ibu. Begitu Bu Reti. Jadi apa teori yang terkait itu sesuai dengan topiknya. Ya, jadi bukan tadi saya hanya memberikan contoh ya, karena memang kebetulan studi saya mengenai teknologi, ya, teknologi and tourism. Jadi saya mengambil konsep atau teori yang memang terkait dengan self service ya, self service apa namanya experience ya, using technology. Oke.
baik, Bu. Terima kasih, Bu Hera.
Oke, sama-sama. Oke, Bapak Ibu, saya ingin tunjukkan juga ke Bapak Ibu ya di sini uh, lebih jelas mengenai advantage and disadvantage of ethnography research. Ya, saya akan uh, tunjukkan ke Bapak Ibu. Saya akan share.
Your go-to solution for getting quality work done quickly.
When I was doing my PhD, I wanted to gather information from people who lived in Thailand, and I didn't have the means to travel to Thailand myself. So I found these people on the internet. Now, this is something we do every day, don't we? We connect with our friends and our family, etc., on the internet, on social media, or through blogs or websites or whatever. But it's not something that we see a lot in formal academic research. But this is really starting to change. So I did go ahead and use this type of research in my PhD, and now I'm seeing more and more people starting to do the same, and this is called netnography. Now, the title might sound a bit complicated, but actually the concept is pretty simple, and in today's video I'm going to tell you what netnography is, how you can use it in your research, and what are the good and the bad things about using netnography. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Hayley Stainton. I have taught research methods and dissertations for many years. I've marked many dissertations and research projects, and I've made a whole series of videos all about how to write a great research project. So if you're new here, do subscribe, and I'm sure you will get a lot of value out of those videos. Okay, so let's get to it. What is this netnography? To put it simply, netnography is a form of ethnography whereby the data is located on the internet. We live our lives, or very much of our lives, online these days. I have more friends online than I do in my physical life. I discuss work opportunities almost entirely online these days. And since COVID and the resounding growth of the shut-in economy, I interact with my family online, teach my students online, attend conferences online. It's all happening online. So surely it makes sense that we use the internet to undertake our research too. Of course, this isn't entirely new. We have used the internet for many aspects of our research for a long time now. Data analysis techniques and literature reviews are often undertaken using internet programs and software, but collecting our data online has not traditionally been so common. But as I say, things are changing, and that's why you're here watching this video, right? If you're thinking about doing netnography, give me a like on this video. I would love to know how many of you are out there, and I'm not on my own. To be honest, I don't understand why netnography isn't more common. To me, it seems absolutely logical that we use valuable data that is there on the internet. It's usually free and is readily accessible. I analysed blogs for my PhD research, and it was so much easier than interviewing people or sending out surveys. Okay, so netnography isn't perfect, but what research method is? What I'm trying to say is that there is a wealth of valuable data online that is just waiting to be exploited. Netnography was actually coined by somebody called Robert Cosinet back in the 1990s, when the internet was far inferior to what it is now. But it wasn't until we reached the noughties that it really started to gain any gravitas at all. According to Cosinet, he first defined in 2002 netnography as a new research method that adapts ethnographic research techniques to study the cultures and communities that are emerging through computer-mediated communications. Since his preliminary writings, Cosinet has moved towards a more detailed and justificatory approach. Most recently, he redefined netnography as a specific set of related data collection, analysis, ethical and representational research practices, where a significant amount of data collected and participant observational research conducted originates in and manifests through the data shared freely on the internet, including mobile applications. So, to put that into sort of layman's terms, it's all about collecting our data via the internet. But in order to really understand exactly what netnography is, we first must understand the concept of ethnography. Ethnography is a form of anthropological research. In other words, it's research about people. Ethnographers study people's everyday lives and cultures. Ethnography allows us to study beliefs, values, behaviours, things like that. It's a form of qualitative research, and it helps us to understand things. Ethnographic research can be undertaken in different ways, and it is commonly seen in interviews, participant observation, and surveys. So netnography is essentially an extension of ethnography. It's the studying of people and cultures, etc., but it's done via the internet. One of the major limitations of traditional ethnography is that it is subject to geographical boundaries, i.e., we can't adequately observe someone who is on the other side of the world. More modern-day technologies, however, have provided ethnographic researchers with an entirely new research realm.
Jess wanted to start a business when something surprising happened.
Today I'm going to teach you.
When examining people online, geography is no longer a problem. This opens the researcher up to many exciting opportunities. Research that is undertaken online essentially